Stoicism has this fascination with fighting, with war, with great battles, with great generals and great soldiers. This fascination with being stoic and detached from the world, with being brave, with being always in a battle, always winning, always doing all of these things. But you see, we don't build great things during wars. We are too busy either inflicting damage or defending ourselves. Stoicism is great for when things are going wrong, but when peaceful, beautiful serenity is present, we don't really have a need for stoicism, for detachment. In fact, it actually hinders us. It actually puts us in this frame of always battling our friends, our people around us, always looking behind our back to see if someone will attack us, always being on guard, always being defensive, always being like this, instead of understanding that there are no dangers. Believe it or not, but this is the most peaceful, the most protected time in history. We live as an individual. We have never lived through more peaceful times. We are so protected. We can have so many things. We can build so many things. But if we perpetuate this frame of mind that everything is a fight, everything is a competition, everything is, you have to win. You have to do all of these things. You have to be detached from things. You have to really not engage with the world because the world is an empty, a meaningless, evil place. It is not. It is a peaceful place right now. Serenity is upon us. And during these times, it's time to build the biggest buildings. It's time to build the most beautiful artworks. It's time to build all of these great things. But you see, you are perpetuating this idea, this frame of mind that you have to compete, you have to do all of these things, you have to detach, you have to protect yourself. Instead of realizing that if you engage with the world in a compassionate manner, the fact that nobody is out to get you will get you back from the world that compassion that you are looking for, that attention, those things, those beautiful things. You will get back more compassion. And I know you might not want to engage with the world in a compassionate manner, but you can engage with the world in an adventurous manner. You can really engage with the world in a more lively manner. Just engage, just smile more, just do more things. Just really understand that you have the power and the capacity to actually do whatever you want during peaceful times, to do all of these things that can be built during only peaceful times. Because during war, everything that's built is destruction and more machines that do more destruction. That's all that it is built. And also defensive mechanisms, things that structures that end up having no reason during peacetime. Sure, they're there, you've built them during war, but stop the mind war, the mind battle that you have in your own skull and in your own brain. Understand that you need to make sure that you don't put everything in this frame of mind. Understand that you have to really focus on engaging with the world rather than detaching from it. Because that detachment actually builds the resentment, actually builds the walls around you, actually makes the world empty. It makes it so that you don't see the colors. It makes it so that you cannot taste the great food. It makes it so that you cannot have the best things in life because you are detaching from it. When engagement is what brings all of those things. The more you engage with the world, the easier the being part of the world becomes. Because being detached means that you don't engage, you don't really live, so that you don't learn, you cannot learn anything from being detached. You can only protect yourself. You can only be at arm's length. But you see, go there and understand that the more you engage with the world, the more you learn about the world, the more you understand how to be part of the world, how to really feel like the world is meaningful. Go out there and look at what the world gives you when you engage with it, when you care about it, when you really are compassionate or adventurous or whatever you want. Try to understand that this detachment is the thing that makes the world empty and meaningless. Try to understand that this stoicism is actually hurting you because you are viewing everything as a battle, everything as a battlefront, everything as a thing to win over. You have to understand that if you, for a second, understand that the world is not a bad place, the world is not a maleficent place, the world is not mischievous, it's not out to get you. The world is actually a beautiful place. The world is a place to build, to nurture, to have compassion, to do all of these things. And you are continuously detaching from it. Not only from it, but you are continuously detaching from yourself, from your emotions, from your sentiments, from your own caring about yourself. You have to understand that these things are holding you back more than that they help you. They're great things during bad times, but very bad things during great times.